Hi, I'm Moxie, and today I am selecting 5 of my favourite B-sides for electronic beats. The first record that I am selecting is a garage record. I feel like being a London DJ and also coming from London, I feel like it would be great to represent that scene, and also someone that I think is very underrated. So this is a record from Mike Mulrain. He has produced so many garage records from the late 90s into early 2000s, so many records that you wouldn't even know it's him. This entire record is all music from him. So Every Alias, Ghetto Funk, Urban Myths, D-Bass, and then of course Mike Mulrain himself. He also used to be in the Streets, which of course was Mike Skinner's band. And he had so much music out, and I think it's fair to say the majority of the music from the back catalogue of Nice and Right is a lot of music from Mike Mulrain. He was also in a 24-hour experience and just so many A-listers. Like, go onto Discogs and you will discover so much music from him. So the track that I'm going to play from this record, so this is Flashbacks Volume 1. I'm going to play the D-Bass Dreaming record. It's quite a deep one out of the selection, and it's just like a real roller, it's a real groover. It's got that soul to it, which I love, and I hope you like it. This is a song from a producer called Silky. He was also in a crew called the Antisocial Crew, which had Miss Beats in it, Quest, I think Harry Craze was also in it. And they released a lot of music on Deep Medi Music, which is this label right here, and you will recognise all of the EP artworks because they will have these illustrations of the producers. And Deep Medi Music, of course, is the label from Mala. And I've got a lot of records from this label, and it brings me back so much joy hearing this music because it reminds me of being so young. So this record came out in 2009. So I bought this record 16 years ago, which when I was looking at the release date, I actually can't believe. I was quite mind blown by that, just to think that is how long I've had this music. I think the reason why I'm really drawn to it is because this whole crew, and Silky especially, through that era of dubstep, you had a lot of music that was always really deep, but some of it was quite rowdy. But this music was very jazzy and very soulful and really experimental. And this song actually features a saxophone in it, and usually I'm not really one for a saxophone in music, I think, or at least in dance music. And there's only a couple of songs where I allow the saxophone, and this is one of them. It's also got a sample from Aaliyah that's in it, but it's a great dubstep record if that's the kind of thing that you're into. It's still just got that 140 tempo, it's got that sub bass, but it's also just got that flair and that soul, and that is what I really love about Silky and his productions, and everyone from the Antisocial Club era and also from Deep Medi Music. So this one is Silky Test. This is Greylock, but it is a Steve Ruckmud remix. This is the CTM remix EP. And essentially the A1 is a longer version of the track that I've selected, and the B1 is it's called The Shortcut. So it's just a shorter version of the A1, but it's such a killer record. It's so good. It's got these 909 claps just like pounding throughout it. Came out in the early 2000s. It's really just stood the test of time. It's a record that I'm playing out in my sets, and I love discovering this record. And actually picking out this record again for today, it's made me realise that I really need to go back through Steve Ruckmud's archive and check out more of his music, because this tune is just so good. It's the kind of track that you would play peak time in a club set. It can kind of mix in with more upfront tech house if you were going in that sort of direction. But yeah, it's a really fun club tune, big energy, and yeah, love those 909s. This record is from Anthony Shakir. So this song is called Spectre. It came out, I think, around 2001. Anthony Shakir, of course, incredible Detroit producer. I bought this record, and specifically this song, originally for when I was doing my Essential Mix for BBC Radio 1. Didn't quite make it into the cut. I just couldn't quite finesse it into what I was trying to do, but I really, really love this song, and I'm so glad that I'm able to share it today. It's a real deep song. It's really, really beautiful. And when I heard this, honestly, it reminds me of some of the music that was coming out of Europe and the UK during the dubstep era. So it's the kind of song that if it had come out on Hessel Audio or Hyperdub, or was produced by 2562 or TRG, or even Martin, actually this track does really remind me of Martin Productions, it wouldn't surprise me. You know, it's like how it's crazy that this came out so early in Detroit, and then, you know, say like 6 years later, 7 years later, all of this other music started coming out of the UK and Europe. So it's really, really interesting to me that something from that era is so linked to something that I grew up with, or at least for me, that's what I hear when I hear this. Yeah, it's a really, really great record. It's really beautiful, really deep, and yeah, love Anthony Shakir. So I have this record from Liquid Liquid. The track that I've selected from this one is Lock Groove, and this is the side that it features on from 99 Records. I do think that this might actually be a bootleg, because I was looking on Discogs to try and get some more information and just doing a little bit of research, and it said that it can't be sold on again. So, you know, it is what it is. I still love this record. Didn't realise it was bootleg when I bought it many years ago from Phonica. But it's still an amazing record. It's still a physical piece of music that I'm holding in my hand. And in terms of the actual song, it's the kind of thing that you'd probably hear James Murphy or Optimo play, and I actually think I did hear Optimo play this song. I think that is why I know it. It's got this amazing cowbell in it. It's a bit post-punk. It's a bit sort of disco, not disco, if you were to slot it into that sort of like world and genre. And it's the kind of thing that I would play at the beginning of a set. It's also, as much as it's quite a slow song, as it goes on, it has this tension and release that goes throughout the song. And also you have the cowbell that's going alongside it, and these sort of post-punk vocals that come, weave in and out. And yeah, it's really great. It's the sort of thing I'd warm up with, and you know, love Liquid Liquid. Thank you for having me, Electronic Beats. Those were my 5 favourite, or some of my favourite B-sides. I just want to say thank you to Oi Records for having us today. I'm here in Berlin filming this. And yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's been Moxie.